here at the Lake Harney Wilderness area, and the trail that we're going to do now is the trail that leads to the site of King Phillipstown, a second Seminole War village that was built in the 1830s on top of an ancient shell midden. And later on, by the after the turn of the 20th century, the town of Osceola, a lumber town, was built where King Phillipstown was, and that is today a ghost town, and some of the remains of that town still exist. So we're going to do this trail. We're going to visit those sites. So come join us and let's take a look at these historical places. And we're on the River Loop Trail right now, and it's a straight shot out to the river, and that's where we're going to see some of the interesting historical sites, including the ghost town of Osceola, an Indian midden, the ruins of a bridge, and possibly some other things. And right now we are entering a bald eagle protection area. And it talks a little bit about the bald eagle being our national bird. We're hoping to see one or more. Along the trail we're seeing a lot of sable palms and longleaf pine. An open view here of the bald eagle protection area. No access beyond this point. And again, we don't see any bald eagles. Okay, we have hit the River Loop Trail, and it's a 0.6 mile loop. I'm not going to go straight. I'm going to go to my right and follow the loop. And right here they're indicating this is a hydric hammock environment here. Beautiful live oak. The trail has gotten a little denser here. It's thicker with these amazing live oaks. Basically, I'm right in the middle of some live oak right now. And I get a view of the river right here. In the distance, you can see it. We're getting closer to the river. And we have arrived at the Osceola ghost town. And we're downtown right now, and we're going to check out some of these features. Okay, King Philip's old town, the town of Osceola, was built on top of the old Seminole town. And in front of me there is an overlook. And that's where we're going to head next. There's quite a few monarch butterflies here. let's go to the Overlook. Caution, alligators, snakes, and other wildlife are common in this area. St. John's River looks really nice right here. Very wide. Through the Spanish moss. In the distance in front of us would be Lake Harney. Beside the Overlook is a feature that I believe is called Tangle Rock. And we're going to, you can see there's a lot of rocky features, and there's it looks like a lot of old cans here. Here's a Royal Crown Cola, and that's a very old can. I haven't seen anything like that in my lifetime. And this appears to be just a junk pile of stuff. All sorts of cans, and we're going to continue on and see what type of ruins this could represent here. And, you know, then be careful of alligators and snakes. Okay, so there's a iron built into this rock formation here. So it appears to be a bridge. Come down here. And right at the water's edge. And looking at this iron feature built into the rock. And this rock is actually, looks like it's cement built with coquina shells. I think about it, this does appear to be the ruins of the FEC railroad trestle embankment. And Lake Harney is to my right. And we're going to continue to make our way along the shore and see if we can find the ruins of the dock. Or the Indian Midden, any sign of Cooper's Ferry. They all seem to be eluding us. They might not have any remains left of them. Be careful not to stuck in the mud. I don't know how much further we can go in here. I just got a little bit more. Oh. I see something. Man, I don't like walking on this. Sheesh. Okay. I don't want to get bit by something. Alright. But it's worth it because I see a dock over here. I don't think I can get any closer to it. So, I will zoom in. And there's a dock. Okay, as we see Lake Harney in the distance, in the foreground is the dock. So at least we located that. Made this effort along the shore worthwhile. Now along the shore here, there are a lot of shells. And I believe that this is an Indian midden. You can see shells here. And this area slopes up. And there's shells mixed with dirt. So I believe this is an Indian midden. Pretty positive of it. So we discovered that too. And a view of the other Osceola sign with the Overlook in the background where we just were. Information area. Gives the historical context of the Osceola Cypress Company, which is where about 200 people lived in this town. Then they all worked for the Osceola Cypress Company until it went out of business in about 1942. Founded in about 1917. Florida East Coast Railway passed along this way. And we can continue the loop trail out of Osceola Ghost Town. And any opportunity we have to visit the river, we will again. And this area, I'm going to back up a little bit here, is fascinating because of the junipers. There's a whole row of junipers along our left side. And just to give a close-up of how that looks. Not used to seeing this. I can't recall seeing this on any of the trails I have done in Florida, so it's kind of a special treat. And we'll continue to trace this trail along the junipers, which we now have on both sides of the trail. And the loop is heading back into the area of cabbage palm, sable palm, live oak. Some examples right here. And that's soon should take us back to the main trail heading back. So that concludes this tour of the Lake Harney Wilderness Flood Trail. If you enjoyed your time with us, please click like and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you on the next adventure.